Hey, what's up guys, Dose of Tech Review here, and this is the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Now, we are all familiar with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, which came out a couple of months ago with the S6, and now the S6 Edge Plus has come alongside with the Note 5. Pretty much the S6 Edge Plus is the bigger, badder brother of the S6 Edge. Now, the phone itself comes with a beautiful design, and it's one of the nicest I have seen in any phone. It has a beautiful Quad HD display, a front and back made of Gorilla Glass 4, as well as an aluminum chassis, which makes the phone so aesthetically pleasing. Now, the phone itself is actually a fingerprint magnet, which I absolutely didn't like. Wherever you touch this phone, it would attract fingerprints, but that is a sacrifice Samsung had to make with its beautiful design. Now, the 5.7-inch display feels extremely comfortable in the hand for me, but I can see this being uncomfortable and even too big for some people. The design of this phone is flawless, especially with the edges, which actually have a couple of purposes on the phone, but I'll get into that later. Now, as you guys may know, this phone does not come with expandable storage, as well as a removable back. Now, a lot of people may not like this, but as somebody who was coming from iPhone, this didn't really seem to annoy me. Design-wise, feels amazing, and this is probably the nicest looking phone in my opinion of 2015 so far. Now, leaving the design-wise of this phone, let's talk about my favorite part itself, the camera. Now, the phone itself comes with a 5-megapixel front-facing camera and a 16-megapixel rear-facing camera. The camera itself is one of the best cameras I've ever seen on a smartphone, taking up to 4K video and recording, as well as the f1.8 aperture. This camera is amazing, and taking some crispy video and photos with this camera does not disappoint at all. I was really impressed, and I had a lot of fun taking a lot of pictures and videos with this camera, and I would love to use this. I also love how Samsung implemented the manual mode for professional photographers, as well as some features like when you put your palm up, it will take a picture, which I absolutely love, because it's little things like that that makes this phone a lot better. Now, this phone comes with Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, as well as TouchWiz, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it actually seemed to work in this version. I think the 4GB of RAM also help work on this phone when you're doing normal tasks like opening up apps and any of those purposes. But this phone overall was buttery smooth and downright snappy, which I really liked. Browsing the web or playing games on this phone is downright snappy, which I absolutely love, and they didn't really bump into any glitches while using this phone, which I really liked. Now, the display of this phone is amazing. It has a resolution of 2560 by 1440, or Quad HD as some call it, and I absolutely love it. I fell in love with this display. It is a little bit oversaturated, only a little bit, but other than that, this display is amazing, crispy, and watching them amazing crispy DTR videos doesn't get any better than this. The experience of this phone is amazing, and I absolutely love it, especially with the edges. Watching videos does not get any better. The edges in the giant display is what makes this phone so unique, and I'm going to tell you what these edges can do and all the various features that it brings, and why I absolutely really do love this phone with its big display as well as its really nice edges and thin bezels. Now, the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge and S6 Edge Plus are like no other, and you'll never find a phone like this so far with that same experience as these phones. For example, when somebody calls you, it'll actually shine a color, and you'll be able to see it easier because it'll go against the surface that you have your phone placed against, which I actually really like. Would I get this phone? Yes. It's things like the edge screen features which make this phone more unique, but if I were upgrading this from an S6 or an S6 Edge, I wouldn't really be getting it since it's not really worth the upgrade. But if I were looking for a great new phone that doesn't break the bank and it's also coming with a big and nice Quad HD display, then yes, I would honestly get this phone. But anyways guys, that's my full review of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment for more great content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.